legit, when people are like, is that you, Lisa? I'm like, yes, it is me. It actually is me because my name is Lisa. I'm Lisa from New York, but in real New York City, though. I don't know where the hell Lisa Barlow is from, but I'm from Queens, though. I'm a Queens girl. I feel like people who write that stuff, they can't cope with their favorite person that they see on their TV screen having criticism directed at them. Because then I'm just always like, well, the reverse Uno is just like, is that you, Browen? That you married? But I also don't like the hypocrisy. So Whitney could say shit about John and Lisa's marriage since season one, but somehow Lisa's the mean girl and she's the bully and all this other stuff. Heather could do her whole black eye fiasco, but Lisa can't be trusted. So we're supposed to take Browen's word for why her ridiculous story of why she got charged. And we're supposed to believe that it's somebody else's court case and they sealed the record. I already told you guys why that was not legit, but we're supposed to take her word for it. But we need to go over a fine tooth comb with something that is a civil case relating to Lisa's businesses. Even if you wanted to be as critical about Lisa's lawsuit, at its worst, it comes down to her owing people money. That's it. But we're supposed to make this into some scandalous thing as if she's committing felony fraud. Okay. Which I'll give it to Mary though. Like she ate her down. I felt like Lisa punked out though. Lisa, don't be afraid to get confrontational with her. I felt like she punked out. I wish she would have been like, I can understand why you hate Britney so much. You go through it every season when somebody brings up the fact that you're basically a cult leader and you're not the Christian woman that you want to pretend you are. That's why you hated Whitney for so long and called her a racist because she legit said you had a cult. And that's why you don't feel it for Britney because Britney called you out on Below Deck and was like, you're no Christian woman. Lisa, if you're a New Yorker, channel that inner New Yorker, okay? Pretend like you're riding the damn LIRR into the city or whatever it was that you were doing back in your day. But pretend like you took the LIRR and took the train into the city, okay? The actual train, the MTA subway train with your Metro card. I don't know if they were still using tokens back then. When I was riding the train, we had Metro cards, but you know. But I need you to start treating Mary like it's 3 a.m. You just came back from the club. You're on the damn train heading back to Long Island, and there's some wino smelling like cheap red wine in a box wanting to talk to you about Jesus and the apocalypse. I need you to treat Mary Cosby like that. Don't punk out. That is the thing. And I also said I liked the ladies a lot better when Jen Shaw was on the show because I felt like, when Jen Shaw was around, they had a little bit more ball and they were like, yeah, Mary, you're a grandfather fucker and you run a cult. It's why in those earlier seasons, she didn't like any of the ladies except for Meredith. Meredith was the only one not bringing up her cult church or her grandfather situation. But all the other ladies during the Jen Shaw season, they all brought it up. That's why she had problems with all of them. And that is why she cannot stand Britney. And I'm actually being told that in Britney's first season, which was last season, she has said similar things to Mary.